Peter Creeden, the Managing Director and Founder of MPC International. Thank you for joining me here today.
Thank you for having me.
IFCBAA is a very important conference where we're talking about a lot of things happening in the future for freight forwarding and customs brokering. Can I ask you a few questions if it's okay?
Yes.
It was a very interesting speech and I'm sure all our members enjoyed it. Can I ask you about schedule reliability?
Schedule reliability, it is coming back from the bottom of 35% during COVID because of the port bottlenecks. Now things are freeing up. Ships can go back on schedule, go back on their windows. Now it's getting to 65 to 70%, but the IFCBAA members should be pushing hard to get their schedule reliability to 85%. It's really important for their workloads to ensure that their containers are flowing through the systems easily and it makes it less work. That's why schedule reliability is really important to the members and how they should focus on it and demand it from their carriers.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've seen a lot of delays over the last couple of years, but things are slowly recovering, and I think we need to be on the front foot of that. Can I ask you a little bit about sustainability and the environment? We've got some pretty heavy targets as we go to 2030. What do you think the industry should be doing to counteract that?
Digitalization. You can't have decarbonization without digitalization. There is more and more requirements from regulatory basis that are coming. Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions are now responsible requirements for almost all companies. Scope 3 will become a requirement. So how do companies actually have a roadmap to start measuring these targets, start actually acting on these targets, and if their clients are demanding it, how do you offset those carbon emissions to going forward? This is why I'm excited to join Greenable as a board member to bring that platform to Australia and New Zealand, but also to help them provide that on a global basis.
Yeah, there's certainly ways that like Greenable and green energy can also increase efficiency. Do you believe that that's something that we'll see over the next 5 to 10 years?
Absolutely. That's the first stage. It's not just about switching fuels. It's about how do you actually have measurable tasks to reducing those costs and those emissions. It's a no-brainer. All companies should be focusing on how do we reduce our costs and how do we reduce our carbon emissions. They go hand in hand, and this is why you have to measure it. You have to have a tool to measure it, and that's where Greenable will be able to assist.
Thank you so much for your time today. It's certainly green energy, reliability, and sustainability is something that's very topical and that we need to make sure that we're achieving in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much.